Hey everybody. Hope you had a good day today so far, at least. I know it's been a pretty good day with me. Got lots of errands run. I was fortunate to see a bunch of students last night, which was absolutely awesome. I loved that fact. And yeah, it's just been kind of that day. I will say it's not been a productive day with regards to my own taking care of my stuff. As you can see down here, I've got huge pile of clothes that I still need to wash, or not wash, fold, but as everyone knows, folding is stupid. So, here's our book today. It's called Duck and Goose. The kids got this from Chick-fil-A. So, I guess there's more to Chick-fil-A than just the chicken. So I thought we could go ahead and read this. I'll be honest, it's nothing that is really deep and thought-provoking. I don't know what books out there right now that I haven't read to you already that could be deep and thought-provoking for what it is that we're going on within this world. So we're going to try to step away a little bit and just kind of enjoy a book. So here we go. It's Duck and Goose, and it's written and illustrated by Tad Hills. It's a book I'm going to end up donating to one of the elementary schools, but here we go. Duck and Goose. Duck and Goose? Yes. All right. Oh my, what is that? Duck quacked. That's a silly question. It's a big egg, of course. Of course it's an egg. I know that, huffed Dusk. What I mean is, where did it come from? Goose looked skyward. He looked to the river. He looked to the fields. He thought very hard. Who are you? He asked finally. I, said Duck, puffing up his feathers, am the one whose egg this is. I saw it first. Goose quickly raised one web foot. It's mine. I touched it first. Hey, you should never put your foot on an egg. Don't you know anything about caring for eggs? I do, Goose insisted. You don't need to squawk at me, Duck squawked. Then he whispered loudly, don't you know that you and your squawking are very likely disturbing the baby bird who is trying to take a snooze inside of this egg? Goose wished that Duck wasn't right. He lowered his head and whispered softly, I'm very sorry. Go back to sleep in there. My, that's quite a beauty you have, called Bluebird from across the river. Thank you, it's mine, quacked Duck. Actually, it's mine, honked Goose. Thank you. So, asked Duck, what do we do now? We should do something, suggested Goose. Yes, you are right. Good thinking, agreed Duck. Like what? Duck and Goose each thought. This egg is private property. Duck's egg. Go geese allowed. No honking. $5 is fine. If you are a duck, keep walking. No ducks beyond this point. Quiet, please. Absolutely no quacking in this area. Well, we must keep the egg warm until the fuzzy little occupant is ready to come out, said Goose. Excellent idea, exclaimed Duck. He pushed past Goose. Step aside, and I shall do just that. But Goose was quick, too. After a flurry of fussing, grunting and groaning, slipping and sliding, honking and quacking, Duck and Goose found themselves back to back. Scoot over. I don't have enough room. You are much closer to me than I am to you. Stop yelling in my ear, Goose. Shh. Goose hushed, pointing at the round thing beneath them. Yes, 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 we must remember. Quiet, quiet, quiet. We mustn't disturb the little one. And so they sat, very still, very quiet, waiting. For a long time, they just waited. They listened to the crickets chirp and the frogs burp. I'm going to teach this baby bird how to quack like a duck, Duck boasted. Well, I'm going to teach it how to honk like a goose, Goose honked back. I'm going to teach this baby bird to waddle. So am I, said Duck. They heard the pitter-patter of the rain. I'm going to teach this baby bird to swim, said Duck. Me too, Goose said. To pass the time, they sniffed wildflowers in the warm sun and shared breadcrumbs while Goose taught Duck how to honk. They watched the sun set in the sky, and Duck taught Goose how to quack. They counted the stars in the night sky. Let's teach our baby to fly, said Goose. Good idea, said Duck. And since our baby will be a fast learner, I'm sure our baby will be a fast learner, said Duck. If it takes after you and me, I'm sure you're right, agreed Goose. Together they waited until, did you feel that, Duck? Yes, Duck nodded. Did you feel that, Goose? Goose nodded. It's time, Goose. It's time, Duck squawked. Quickly, Duck slid down and started running in circles around the egg. What should we do? What should we do? I think we should remain calm, Goose yelled. Excuse me, a little voice called out. Duck stopped. In the exciting confusion, he had failed to notice the bluebird kicking their egg. "Can I play too?" she asked. "Play? This is no time for play," yelled Duck. "This is no time for games," yelled Goose. "And what's with the kicking?" "I was only trying to get your attention," said the little bird. "Well, you got it," Duck huffed. "False alarm, Goose. Back to work." "Can't you see that we're very busy here?" Goose explained to the bluebird. "This is serious business. This is perhaps the most important moment of our lives." "Oh my, I'm sorry," apologized the bluebird. "I had no idea. I just thought maybe I could play with your ball." "It's a really nice one," she added, and then she flew away. Goose gulped. "Did she say ball?" "You know, I did have my doubts. It's a bit squishier than most eggs I've seen," Duck said. "Yes, and I must say I was somewhat suspicious of those big dots," Goose admitted. "It may not be an egg, but it is lovely," said Duck. "Oh, absolutely, Duck," Goose agreed. "It's a keeper." As the crickets chirped, and the frogs burped, and the grass swayed in a gentle breeze, Goose quacked, and Duck honked, and the ball bounced, rolled, and sometimes even flew. And apparently you can get all these books at Chick-fil-A. You just have to do the children's meal. So, with that, try to stay away from the news maybe a little bit every so often, because it's chaos everywhere right now. But anyway, miss you guys all. Hope I get to see you guys soon. And now that things are lifted, maybe there's more of a chance for that. So enjoy your night, enjoy your day tomorrow, and I will see you later. Good night.